Hey there guys, welcome back to Hursty Games and welcome back to our QPR Pyramid. If you're not all nice and caught up, then go and check out the playlist down below. Get yourself caught up and then of course welcome back to today's episode. Obviously, as I said in the last episode, this is all clipped from our Twitch live stream. We are streaming this every Tuesday on Twitch. If you want to jump in and watch it live as well, then make sure you're here for it. Otherwise, of course, Saturdays on YouTube, they will be uploaded. Today we're cracking on with the season, jumping into what we need to do. We're in 9th place as things stand right now, looking pretty gosh darn good in the mid-table situation, which I'm very, very happy with. Getting through at least 3 games today. It's at least 3 games an episode, of course. If I can finish off December, then great, because it means we start the next episode in January. But I don't know if I'll be able to. I will try, though. We've got Burnley, we've got Palace, we've got Brighton, and then potentially we have Arsenal, but we might not. So we've still got a little bit of time to potentially, obviously, have January be the start of the next episode. And don't forget down below in the comments, as I said in the last episode, we haven't got much money, but potentially a new signing for a centre-back to maybe replace Ferro could be an option, but it might be that we save that money, roll it over into next season, and then look to bring somebody in then. We also will be looking at free agents, all that good stuff, people on pre-contracts, you know how it is. Without further ado, let's work our way forward to the first game of the episode against Burnley. Oh, talking of, Eze, we did scout him. We were just talking of Eze. He's 80 rated right now. He's going to cost us around 20 to 25 million. He could obviously cost more than that at the end of the season if his value goes up, if his rating goes up, and if he gets in form, because he's currently out of form. It would still be the absolute dream, though, to bring him back. Imagine Willock, Chair, and Eze in a 3 behind Hutton next season. It's what it's what dreams are made of, ladies and gents. It's what dreams are made of. But we've got time first to worry about getting there. Let's crack on with our first game of the episode, which is up against Burnley. Obviously, have just confirmed promotion back into the Premier in real life as well. You can see some tired legs here. So we are going to have to rest Ilias Chair. The smart play here, I think. But, oh, he's tired as well. Okay, well, the next smart play is Willock at cam and then moving Lecco to right cam. So he's playing out wide. And Jimmy Dunn in for Dicky. Dicky was phenomenal for us at the start of, or pretty much through the entire of the last episode. But he is a tired chap. So we are going to have to rotate a little bit here. We're going to bring on Jones. I'm actually going to rest Chair for the entire game. Ricky J. Jones is going to come onto the bench for this one and hopefully potentially get some minutes for us. But I think that's probably all we're going to do for now. We'll keep Howe on there. Probably won't end up needing Howe anyway. But let's jump into the first game of today's episode. But just before we do, let's hear a quick word from today's video sponsor. Do you need some more coins for your FIFA Ultimate Team? Then look no further than U7Buy. They're the cheapest and most reliable place to get your FIFA Ultimate Team coins. And if you use code Hursty at checkout, you'll get yourself an extra discount. I want to say a massive thank you to U7Buy for sponsoring us. Don't forget that code Hursty. Now let's get back to the video. Well, here we are at Burnley at Turf Moor. Is going to be, as I said, a Premier League stadium in real life as well. But hopefully we can go there today and ruin their in real life promotion party with some not in real life Premier League football. Hopefully we come away today with 3 more important points. I'm fairly sure last episode we managed to concede first every single game. We did manage to come away with 9 points, but it would be great to keep a clean sheet. Maybe today could be the day we do it. Just before the game starts though, I'm fairly certain I'm going to have to turn off the whole focus area thing. EA, stop doing this to me. Alright, let's go for it, boys. Again, 3 points would be the dream. A clean sheet would just be the cherry on top. Come on, you R's. Right, let's try and... Okay, well, let's give the ball away immediately. Oh, well done. Willock wins it back. He gave it away, but he did win it back. De Silva's going to overlap just a little bit here. De Silva into Hutton. Hutton did Meg Wallace, and Wallace has fouled him as well. Lovely little cheeky nuts going on there. It's going to tell me how to take free kicks. I've taken a couple, EA. I know what I'm doing sometimes. Right, here we go. We are going to shoot here with Vega. I'm going to aim right in that top binner, okay? Right, good bit of power. Vega with the free kick. Oh, it's off the post. It's not a bad effort, but it does hit the post. The keeper's woodwork has saved him there, and they are going to get it away. And that very, very nearly could have been a cheeky 1-0. What a start that would have been. Hold on a second here. Lecco bursting down this wing. Hutton. Oh, it's such a slow through ball. It's a terrible pass from Lecco. Nowhere near enough power on it. It gave Hutton so much time wasted on the ball there, whereas actually we could have probably had the shot much sooner, but it's ended up not really leading to anything, which is a real shame. Come on, Bellerin, stand him up, my friend. Jimmy Dunn here. He's been beaten for that pass, but Ferro comes across, stops it really well. 2 very slow strikers. Of course, they've got Veghorst back on loan there at Burnley. Things you love to see. All right, corner to defend here. Burnley probably going to end up whipping it in. They do. Fred, though, on that front post, gets it away. Willock sort of somehow arm wrestling his way to win that ball, but I'm absolutely okay with it. And now, maybe a chance to try and ping it through for Vega to run onto. He's not the tallest player. Wallace is much taller. He's going to win it over Vega, and they're going to get it away, but not very well. Ball into Hutton here. Oh, Hutton can't quite turn and make the space, but De Silva picks up the loose ball. He's going to play it to Bellerin. Bellerin out to Lecco. Lecco's going to play the little pass back to Bellerin. I'm just trying to find a bit of space here. Burnley defending very narrowly, but like very close proximity to our players. It's really difficult to find the space. I think we're going to have to work on the counter a little bit here. Well tackled there. Henry's now going to bring this forward. Henry, we saw him do this in the last episode, and he's going to do it here today as well. Henry's going to try and bring it forward ahead of Wallace. Look at that run at the back post. Apparently, Henry's tried to shoot. I wanted to cross into Lecco. Never mind. Well, one there from Fred in the middle of the park. Get a blinder last episode. He really, really was consistently good for his Fred in the last episode. Can I have another good episode from you today, Fred? That would be fan-bloomin-tastic, please and thank you. Bellerin now trying to close him down, but Burnley trying to bring this ball forward. Vitinho into Benson. We've got Branco closing in on the box as well, but we get it away. De Silva with a good tackle. Bellerin brings it away. And Lecco now, if we would talk about we need to maybe work on the counter-attack. If there's one man to do it, it is Jonathan Lecco with the pace of I don't even know what. But now Hutton is going to have to shoot from range, gets the shot away. It's a good save from Peacock Farrell. Quite easy for him in the end, but it was a good effort. All right, corner in here. Chrissy Willock's going to whip it in there. We're going to try a bit of... Okay, I tried a bit of flair with Hutton, but he didn't actually hit it. Lecco, ball's dropped to the edge of the box. This is probably going to be the last chance of the half here. Ferro can't quite get the ball open there into Hutton. Veghorst is going to bring this away. 2 minutes are up, ref. If this was me on the ball, you'd have blown for half-time. Just saying, he's even turned backwards and gone backwards. Thank you, referee. 0-0. The clean sheet's still intact, but the goals at our end are also dried up. It's still 0-0. Nothing so far to particularly shout about. Hutton with the best chance of the game. Honestly, for both sides, it really has been a very dull first half. But hopefully, second half can open up just a little bit more. Maybe it shows how much we're missing Ilias Chair with creating the chances. But I think the team we got out on the pitch at the moment is probably the best team to try and get something from this. I think we'll stick with it for now. Ricky J. Jones maybe could make a cheeky little second half appearance with his pace going in either over Lecco or Vega, depending on how we want to open this game up. Field, maybe some minutes over De Silva when De Silva gets a little bit tired. But for now, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's not particularly broke, doesn't particularly need fixing, but it needs changing. But we're going to keep it the same. 0-0. Come on, let's go. All right, let's go. Out wide here to Vega. Try and get past your defender this time, my friend. Nope, yet again, Dickman is being a bit of a... Doesn't matter. Oh, that's a really good ball through. It's changed my player there. Bellerin's going to have to go back out wide now. Benson going to try and get the better of him, but he can't. Hector Bellerin, the experienced man, is going to get it away, and he's going to play it to Lecco. And Lecco here with a good chance to run up against their fullback. Lecco's going to try and play it inside to Hutton. And the story of Lecco's game so far is it's been a little bit disappointing with his passes. That has been the main note for me here for Jonathan Lecco. He's getting the runs, he's getting the chances to bring this ball forward, but his final pass has been a little bit disappointing, in all honesty. Right, we've got about 20 minutes left. After this chance here, I think we'll get some changes ready and queued up. Lecco again. This time he's got the space in behind. He's not going to pass because he's not very good at it. Apparently he's not very good at shooting. That's a bit of a waste for me. Maybe the pass would have been the better shout. Just as Peacock kicked it here, I'm just going to cue some changes up for when the ball next goes off. We're going to take off Vega and we're going to take off De Silva. We're going to bring on Jones. Am I crazy? Maybe. Laird is also going to come on for Bellerin. I think for now, those are going to be the changes that we commit to. Ozzy maybe over Dunn. Dunn's a little bit tired. I think that's what we're going to do. We've got a week's break, so we do have some time, but I think this is going to be the smartest choice here. Changes made when the ball goes off. That will be, hopefully, fresh legs and a bit of a, I don't know, just a new lease of life in this team. De Silva, up to Hutton. Going to play it into Willock first time. Willock is going to have to turn. Willock's offside. Never mind. It's a good thing I didn't get excited and potentially score a goal. But we are making changes. Jack Court going off for them. They're bringing on John Joe Shelby. Interesting. But we've taken off Vega, De Silva, Dunn and Bellerin and brought on Ricky J. Jones, Sam Field, Ozzy, Kakai, the GOAT, and Ethan Laird. Fresh legs, hopefully. Fresh perspective on the game. Let's try and push for this winner. And let's not concede as well. Again, the clean sheet would be huge. That is something I said I really did want to try and get this episode. But it would also be nice to still score while getting clean sheets. That would be lovely. Laird, lovely here into Lecco. Lecco now is going to put the burners on. He's going to try and get ahead of his man. He's going to have to turn, though. It's a lovely turn. Finds Chrissy Willock. Willock is going to take the shot and finds the back of the net. the much needed goal. I'm not going to necessarily claim it was the changes that made the difference, as it was two players that were already on the pitch with the assist and the goal, but it is a goal nonetheless. Absolutely things you love to see. Very happy with that indeed from Chrissy Willock. Oh, that was the goal that we needed. That was the goal that we needed. Lovely finish in the end on his left boot. Finds the back of the net on his weaker foot. That's very, very nice indeed. Well done, Chrissy Willock. Peacock Farrell can't get to it. I think it was Wallace kind of standing slightly in the way. It's his 6th goal this season so far. Not too bad considering he's been mainly playing out wide. But Chrissy Willock filling in the void that Elias Chair is currently leaving. He has definitely been our best sort of number 10 this season, which is why he's wearing the shirt. Well, actually, I think Hutton's wearing the shirt, so I'm going to take that back a little bit. But hold on a second. We can't rest on our laurels too much here, as it is only 1-0. The clean sheet is very important right now. Ozzy's going to have to push out here. Laird is going to try and help him out. Ozzy with a good tackle. Doesn't quite stop the corner, but with 2 minutes to go, Burnley have got themselves a corner and a difficult chance here for us to defend. You're going to have to make sure that we don't mess up. Peacock Farrell is up for it as well, but it's not the best corner. Fred gets it away initially, but Fielder's got to keep closing it down as the chance is not done yet. Wallace is going to turn. They're going to play it around. They really are playing it around the box, and the shot is scuffed. That is absolutely terrible. That is a wasted chance if ever I've seen one. Brownhill, you're nominated for Team of the Season community vote, but it's not going to help you out in this episode if you're doing things like that, my friend. Henry's going to get the ball. He's going to whack it up the field, and that right there is our first clean sheet in some time. 1-0 to QPR. Big away win. A tough game in the end. I was expecting maybe to have a slightly easier turn of events, but you know what? We'll take the win. Big 3 points. Even John Joe Shelby couldn't help them. But yeah, massive result there. Very happy indeed. Well done, boys. Well, big result, a win away from home, which is always nice to see. Does move us up the table a place as well, with Spurs, I believe, losing, because I think they were on 32, we were on 30, so that's a big result for us. Up next, we have an equally struggling Crystal Palace. I think Burnley were on 11, Palace on 12. They're a point out of the relegation zones right now. For us, it would be huge to potentially aid in seeing Crystal Palace get relegated, because that would potentially make Ibiraete cheaper, which is a player we definitely want to be signing for us next season. But right now we'll focus on ourselves. We're not going to focus on who's going down or anything like that. Let's really focus on ourselves, because at the moment we are 2 points off of 4th place. That's absolutely ridiculous. The season could absolutely fly for us from this point. We are doing very good. This next game is super winnable. We've got a week's break. I'll see you guys at the next game. Murphy Mahoney has sold. We listed him up, I believe, in the last transfer window. I'm a big fan of Mahoney in real life. I think he's going to be a real good option for us potentially down the line. But in this career mode, he's getting no game time. Oh, we've got 3 games in close proximity here. 3 games in close proximity. Okay, right. Up against Palace here. Worth noting, no Eze in their predicted lineup. Also no Elise. Very interesting. We have 3 very quick turnarounds for games. I think in this game, we're going to stick with our strongest 11. In the next game, we might rotate just a little bit with the intention of putting out a strong 11 against Arsenal, because that's going to be a very tough game. But it'd be really important to win this game. As I said before, it would be huge to try and aid in Palace not having the best of times, so that we have a better chance of signing Eze. And there's no better place to do it than at Loftus Road. We're at home. Hopefully, we're going to take the game by the scruff of its neck. I guess that makes sense. Let's hope and pray that we get a big result today against the Eagles. Come on, you bloody super hoops. 3 big points. 6 from 6 for today would be fantastic. Let's go. Right, Vega. Going to play the ball, the switch here out to Willock. Willock not really doing too well at winning that. It probably wasn't the best idea for me. But Dickey definitely gets fouled, but nothing given. Nice. Lovely bit of play here. Hold on. Ilias Chair. Lovely ball into Hutton. And Hutton's... Oh, he's going to have to turn. Finds De Silva. I should have shot. What a wasted chance, Tom. Oh, what a win that is from Fred, by the way. He's going to go to Ilias here. Ilias is going to find it into Hutton. Oh, I tried to put it into his right. This is good attacking football from the off. We're just not getting the shots away. Go on, Henry, mate. I've pulled you way out of position. Klein's not that quick, though. You've got Klein. Look at that. Burners on. Nathaniel Klein, get got, my friend, get got. Chance for them to cross it here. Henry does really well at stopping that cross come in, but it's a lovely bit of play, it has to be said. Zaha's going to try and play it inside. Fred surely gets fouled there. Fouls just don't exist, apparently. Oh, that was a heavy touch, but well done there to Dickey for keeping that ball, not giving it away in the end. That would have been problematic. But Vega with a really nice turn there. And Vega now, lovely ball into Hutton. Oh, it was so nearly an own goal there. The shot wasn't bad at all. It's a really... There's Eze on the bench behind Vieira, by the way. Really good save from, I can only assume, Greater. I didn't actually see who their keeper was. Oh, it's Lunin. And apparently that bounced off of Hutton. I thought it bounced off the centre-back. I thought we were about to get a corner. Apparently it was a goal kick. Mateta plays that lovely ball over the top. Apparently I fouled him there. So the referee does know what fouls are, just only if you're playing in a Crystal Palace shirt, apparently. Zaha and Anderson stepping over the ball. I'm not too worried about Anderson shooting, and he doesn't. Zaha with a pop, but he goes comfortably over the bar. Turn in here from Vega. Vega with a little ball roll. Going to play it into Hutton. Hutton with the Trivela. Oh, it's just wide of the post. The confidence coming through this lad right now is unreal. It's off the scales, boys. He tries the Trivela. He thinks he's playing Ultimate Team, but it's just wide of the post. That is so close to finding the back of the net. Net. Nice. They're knocking around for fun. When Palace have the ball, they do pass it round quite nicely. It has to be said. Ferro, however, showing that we don't. Good tackle again from Henry, continuing after his very impressive episode last time. Continuing the form today. Lovely little 1-2 there between Vega and De Silva. Ilias Chair with the ball at the edge of the box. And I've kind of snatched it a little bit. I've taken it a little bit too quickly. I maybe should have taken another step towards the goal and then tried the effort. But it's a very Ilias Chair kind of range, kind of effort. Except it was off target. Unlucky Ilias. Henry, yet again, Henry, right on the verge of half-time, so it didn't really lead to anything anyway. But Henry having an absolute blinder. Who'd have thought, going from Brentford to QPR, and he's having the absolute time of his life, mate. Things you love to see. Very happy indeed. But 0-0 at half-time. Been a couple of decent chances. Hutton with the 2 chances of the game so far, like we had in the first half against Burnley. Not loads of chances, but both the best chances falling to Harvey Hutton. Hopefully in the second half, we can give him another chance, and hopefully he can convert this one. Let's stick with the same 11. I don't really tend to make too many halftime changes unless people are particularly tired, but we will definitely make second half changes as we have a very, very busy week with 3 games in 7 days. Let's see how we do. Mateta on the ball here, being closed down by Ferro. Ferro not the quickest, but he's done well enough to force him out wide, but it's brought in the fullback. They're rotating this around quite nicely. It's a very, very quickly taken shot from, I think, Doucouré. I don't think it was his best chance. I don't think it was really the right choice. But Jerison, I'm not even going to try and say his name because I'm going to battle it. They're bringing on Ortega. They've taken off a winger for a fullback. Very interesting. They've got some real good creative players on the bench, but instead of having a slight like for like, they bring on a defensive option. I don't know whether that really speaks to how attacking we're being, and they don't really want to leave themselves too open. They would rather go to a 5. Oh, so close there for Hutton. But again, another sign that Eze is not getting the minutes. This could be the time to try and bring him in. But hold on a second. Ferro up against Mateta. Mateta tries to turn inside. Ferro does very, very well. We've been saying for the last 2 episodes he's the player to replace. But, mate, he's done really, really well there in a real difficult 1v1. Against a player considerably quicker than him, by the way. But he's done really well there. Chrissy Willock going to try and play it inside to Hutton, please. Not to the very much marked Ilias Chair. Right. Come on. Henry up against the fresh legs of Ortega. There's only one winner there, and it is Rico Henry. What an absolute player he has been for us in the last couple of episodes. Hold on a second here. Hutton on the ball. He's going to have to turn because the option to shoot wasn't really there. Vega into Ilias. Ilias drags the shot wide. It's a real wasted chance. It could have been great, but it's not been in that scenario. We're going to take Hutton off for Linden here. I think we're also going to take off Chair, move Willock into the middle again, bring on Lecco. And then, you know what? Actually, I think we'll take off Willock as well. Willock off for Dexter Howe. He did really well when he played him there last time. Bring on Ozzy. And I think that's all the changes I can make, isn't it? It is. Those are going to have to be the 5 changes we make. Hakai, Field, Howe, Lecco, and Dykes all coming on with not long left. Right, Lecco on the ball. First involvement here. The fresh legs of Jonathan Lecco. Going to play it into Linden. His first touch is... Oh, and that's a really good tackle. That could have been very, very problematic. That would have been the prime example of super subs coming on and making a hell of a difference. Got to be careful here. Don't let the ball through. Bellerin's been slightly beaten to the punch there, but I brought... Oh, look at that from Rob Dickey, playing as a right mid right now. But boy, was that an important step in. That could have been problematic, but they have managed to recycle it. Thankfully, Ozzy Kakai back and doing the business with a bit of help there from Henry, who yet again has been nothing short of fantastic this episode. And now Dexter Howe, going to try and bring it forward. He's being chased, but he's managed to keep hold of it. Dexter Howe, still going. Dexter Howe is going to put it up in the air. Lecco at the far post. What a save that is from Lunin. I honestly thought we'd done it. What a goal that would have been. Eze coming on for Zaha with 1 minute left to go. The disrespect, Patrick. This is why they've got Roy back. 45 seconds on the clock. That so nearly could have been a huge moment. I was going to say that is going to drop to Lyndon Dykes' feet if they're not careful. But we've managed to recycle it back out here. Ilias Chair, edge of the box to Howe. Howe's been tackled. That's a waste from me. It's going to be 0-0 at full time. Last episode, we couldn't keep a clean sheet. Today, we can keep the clean sheets, but we can't score very well. It's a 1-1 draw against Palace, which, considering where they are on the table compared to where we are, I should say, sorry, it's not a fantastic result. You definitely consider it 2 points dropped if you're in our position. Good chances going our way. Lecco with a chance of the game. To be fair, Hutton had a really good chance or two as well in the first half, but it didn't peter out to enough. It's a frustrating draw, but it's a draw that we'll have to take. It's a point. It's better than none, but it's not as good as the 3 that I feel like we could have got. Okay, as I say, it feels like 2 points dropped more than 1 point gained, but it's not the end of the world. We're still up in 9th, so I can't complain. Spurs going back ahead of us with a win, whereas we obviously only picked up a draw, but still looking fantastic up in 9th place. I cannot complain about that at all. Our next game is against Brighton, another team who are considerably lower down the table than us. They're in 15th, only 2 points again off of the bottom 3 right now as things stand. But yeah, we saw what happened last time when we played against a team down amongst it. It didn't quite go the way we wanted to, but probably going to need to rotate a little bit because it's literally a 2-day break and we're already there. We are going to rotate ever so slightly. Howe's going to start here, I think, over De Silva. Just, again, a little bit of rotation is definitely needed. We're going to start Laird as well. And I think, I do want to mix it up a little bit with the wide cams, but I don't really know who to bring on because no one else has particularly got the match sharpness right now. I could go with Lecco. I think we will go with Lecco over Vega. Vega obviously normally plays on the left, but we'll move Willock there and start Lecco on the right. I think that's the way we're going to play it. Up against a 3-5-3, if it sticks as a 3-5-3 and that's the kind of formation we play against, if we play against, then I'm very happy with that. Because it gives Willock and Lecco a lot of freedom down those wings. Let's get into it. Here we are at the Amex, and hopefully today we can pick up 3 points. I've actually been to the Amex, and I had a fantastic time. I watched Brighton versus someone, I don't remember, but I sat in the home end and had a great time. Really nice stadium. Fans are great. It was a good game. I'm fairly sure it was such a good game that it was 0-0, but it was still a great time. I had a great time. Regardless, today, hopefully, not another 0-0. That would be frustrating for us. But hopefully an away win would be fantastic. It would be good to get Harvey Hutton on the goals today because he's not scored yet today. The only goal we scored was with Chrissy Willock. So it would be nice to try and get another. But here we go. Kick off. Come on, you Rs. Oh, that's a really good thought there for a through ball. But thankfully, Henry, yet again, reading it well. Right, come on, lad. This is your man. You've got big boots to fill with Hector Bellerin. He's a size 12. Good save there from Seny Dieng. Lovely stuff indeed. Calm and collected, mate. Ilias Chair here bursting through. Going to have to look out wide to find Willock. Look at that pass back. Possibilities. Ilias Chair. Oh, it's off the bar. Lecco is going to pick up the ball as it bounces back. Dexter Howe. I said it in the last episode. I'll say it again. He doesn't get many. He's been flattened by Sanchez. He's using him as a means to stand up. But Dexter Howe, he doesn't get too many goals, but he's got another one today. That's what, 3 and 4, something like that. Lovely finish from the youngster. Really happy that he's getting the minutes and being able to make the most of them. It just seems at the moment, if we play Dexter Howe, there's a good chance he finds himself a goal. It's great to see. Again, I'm all about bringing the youngsters through. It's why Harvey Hutton is our main striker now. But Dexter Howe, lovely jubbly, mate. 3 goals, in 4. And that's 3 goals for him for the season. 1-0, much more like it, boys. It's nice as well that we've managed to actually get a goal nice and early in a game, 15 minutes in, and to have found a goal, because it means that we're not sort of like worrying with a 0-0, which we have been in the last couple. Oh, I saw the chance for Dexter Howe to be able to try and run through. Just had one man to beat, but sadly he couldn't get the beating of him. But Ilias Chair here tries to play it into Hutton, but wasn't the best pass. But yeah, it's good to get a nice early goal because you don't have to stress about thinking, oh God, we've got to hunt for a goal. A second obviously is nice, but it does give us something that we do already have. If worst case scenario, we have to shut up shop a little bit, we have that option being 1-0 to the good. Okay, this is not good block there from Laird initially, but I think they're going to try and get it in again. They did. Ferro, good lad. Willock here, lovely ball. Hutton is surely going to get there over Duffy. He does. He's going to have the shot as well. And just like that, we've doubled the lead. It took 15 minutes to get one. Another 15 minutes and we've got two. Lovely, jubbly Harvey Hutton with, I don't know how many goals that is so far this season. He's absolutely flying. It's his first goal of today, though. I said I wanted to get him off of the 0 goals he was on so far this episode. And there he is with his first goal today. Very happy with that. Over the moon. You can see the boys absolutely chuffed with it as well. 2-0, not 1-0. 1 goal for Hutton, 2 goals for QPR. Fred, lovely stuff. Gets past the tackle there, just rides the tackle and gets the ball out to Lecco. Lecco going to play it into Hutton. That is a beautiful ball, and Hutton could get his second. Brighton absolutely falling apart. This much more seems like a 9th versus lower part of the table clash as we're 3-0 up without, like, not even at half time, barely 40 minutes on the clock, and QPR running riot. Lovely touch and a lovely finish here. 15.9 metres from the goal. You could argue maybe that Sanchez should have done a little bit better, a bit nearer him than I thought it was. I thought the goal was like right in that top corner, but it was nowhere near the top corner. It was much, much nearer to Sanchez than I realised. And just like that, boys, 40 minutes gone, and it's 3-0. Ball here to Hutton. Hutton's going to look out wide, finds a lovely pass to Willock. We're just, the space we can find against a 3-4-3 is unreal. It's uncomparable. And just like that, it's 4-0. And look who it is. Hutton this time provider, and Dexter Howe with his second goal of the game. 4 goals so far this season. And now he's got 2 goals in today's game. You love to see it. Dexter Howe, take a bow. Absolutely beautiful play. I was saying the space we're finding a 3-back, and we're just absolutely opening them up. As soon as you drag one of those centre-backs out wide, it gives you so much more room in the middle of the park to just find the space, play with it, and get another goal. 4-0, and I am very happy with that. You'd argue that's probably all she wrote. There it is, half-time. Lovely, jubbly. I think we'll probably look to make a couple of changes just with the resting a few players in mind here. There's a few players that I'm sure would love to stay on the pitch and get some more goals, but we're going to be resting them. Hutton is going to make his way off. I think we'll also rest Dickey for Aussie, and I think we'll take off Fred and bring on Field. At some point, I think Vega will come on probably for either Chair or Willock, just so that all 3 of them have played a bit. Obviously, Chair, I think it's most important to keep fit because he definitely does seem like our main man in that midfield. But for now, those are the 2 changes we'll make. We'll stick with it. Let's crack on, boys. 4-0. I think we'll be okay. Ref, that's terrible. That's terrible. Dexter Howe, he better be all right. He better be all right. Who's gone through him like that? Pascal Gross. That was gross. Yellow. Well, it's only a yellow, but cheers, mate. Unreal. Going to try and whip it. Look at that pass. Oh, if that had been a slightly better flicked on pass there from Lecco, that would have been phenomenal. I won't lie to you. The ball from Henry wasn't quite what I wanted, but it was good enough that I could work with it and try and create the chance. But I tried to play it straight into Dykes to run into in the box, but he played it to the edge of the box instead. And talking of lovely stuff there, Ethan Laird, he was sort of a little bit stuck in no man's land at the back there, but he did well to get back and stop them from creating anything extra. Lecco, again, his passing letting him down. But yeah, you know what? It's not the end of the world. As long as, again, the clean sheet would still be fantastic. That's still the aim. Right, Henry here up against Undav, who's playing out wide for some reason. I would say Undav is definitely probably better utilised down the middle, but you know what? I ain't going to complain. Damn, that was poor. That was poor. Good bit of recycling. Aussie's kind of come across. There's the clean sheet. First goal conceded today, to be fair. First goal in 3 games. It's a good effort. It's poor defence from me. I couldn't get Aussie across in time. I didn't change player quick enough. That was really down to me. That was my bad. But it is what it is. You can see I changed player real late there, just as he was already pretty much on the edge of the box. Senny, you could argue, probably should do better than that. But at least that's 1 goal apiece where the keepers probably could have done more. It is what it is. The clean sheet's gone. It's frustrating. But we are going to make some changes here. Ilias Chair is going to make way for Vega, and we're going to bring on De Silva. Oh, no, we're going to bring on De Silva for Howe. Thank you. Vega will come on here. Lecco's going to play central cam. Don't ask me why. It's just what I'm going to do. We'll crack on with that. Let's go. Willock here with space, because yet again, like I say, the 3-back, you get that space, especially out wide. It's a chip ball to the back post. Duffy's going to win it. Well won there from Lecco. Tries to head it down to De Silva. De Silva couldn't quite get it out from his feet, and they get it away. Come on, boys. Let's not make this look closer than it has been. We have been dominant today. Let's not make it look like it's been a close game when it really hasn't. Don't let them get any more here. Oh, I don't know why I slid in with Henry there, but I did. But it's okay. He gets up onto his feet and takes it off Simmer and brings it away. Maybe with a chance here to try and get the ball forward for Lyndon Dykes. He's going to... It's not the best ball. It's not the best ball. Oh, lovely ball through. Seny Dieng got some work to do. Does it very, very well. Ferro picks up the save and brings it away. Very good job there from Seny Dieng. Had to be alert and was. Very well done indeed there. Vega here. Going to try and play it back into Lyndon. Lyndon flicks it over his man. Oh, Lyndon Dykes. That would have been absolutely beautiful. It would have been filthy if he'd managed to get on the end of that and then have a little pop himself, but he couldn't. But that's going to be all she wrote, surely. There it is. 4-1. Huge result. It's another 4-1. That's what our third 4-1 result in 2 episodes, in 6 games. Make it make sense. I genuinely can't. But the main thing is a big, big result. Again, the clean sheet would have been lovely, but 2 clean sheets out of 3 today, I will take it. And 7 points from a possible 9 is nothing to turn your nose up at. Very happy indeed. Dexter Howe with another belter performance today. Harvey Hutton getting on the score sheet twice. I think he also just fully tuned out there. I don't know what happened to him. Somebody check on him, make sure he's okay. But 4-1, big result. 3 points, very important. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so that is the third and final game of today's episode. The Arsenal game will be in the next episode, and that'll be a pretty big one, to be fair. If we win it, we go a point within them in 4th place. At one point, we were actually only 2 points behind them. Obviously, now we're 4 points behind because they did manage to win all 3 of the games that we were sort of playing today, if that makes sense. But currently in 8th place, obviously Spurs could overtake us with a win, but I can't complain at top 10. As I said to you guys, my main aim for this season was to be in that top half of the table, and at the moment we're doing just that. We're not looking to get into Europe straight away. We're not looking to win the league or anything stupid like that. The main aim is get a top 10 finish, get some money in the club, and then build from there. Then buying some big players for next season and kick this league's arse. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then please leave a like. Supports me, the video, the channel, and the series out a whole bunch. If you're new, hit the sub button and turn notifications on to be told anytime that we upload a video. If you'd like to watch us on our live streams, as I say, these videos get uploaded to YouTube on Saturday, but we stream them live on Twitch on Tuesday. Check out the links down below. Check out all other content. It'll be very much appreciated. But that's it for me. Thank you for watching. I've been Tom. You guys have been awesome, and I'll see you soon. Look after yourselves, and of course, wash your hands in a bit.
His name is Hursty. Slap bald head, yeah, it'll probably hurt me. Bang top bins, it'll probably hurt you. Ginger, streamer, platform, YouTube. Drop a name in the chat, we'll say hello. Entertained, yeah, you already know. Capital H, yeah, I'm a read it slow. Hursty games, yeah, you already know.